Listen, it takes a lot for everyone to come out here, guys. Thank you all very much for making it out. It's such a really dark night, and hopefully this song will put a smile on your face. It's called Certified Dumb Fuck.
camera view and you knocked my hoodie down. Fucking asshole. Welcome everybody to a very special edition of the You Stand Alone podcast. With Dog by Harris, I'm Dog by Harris, of course. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I am actually just outside Yakima, Washington. Enjoyed the drive over Snoqualmie Pass. I'm on my way home from a great weekend. I'm feeling very refreshed, yet tired at the same time, you know. It's been a while since I've got to be in dog bite mode, but I got to be in dog bite mode this weekend, and it was a fucking wonderful feeling. It's always great to remind myself, you know, and I kind of remind people, you know, it's funny because I tell people that might not know about, you know, the me. There's like a very slight difference between Dog Bite Harris, the artist, and Dog Bite Harris, the legit person, Aaron Harris. And it's very slight, but people always say I need to go to Dog Bite mode, and it's funny because people assume like when I go out on these jaunts, I do a bunch of drugs and I get crazy, and I think I kind of like people thinking that sometimes, but then I realize like I'm really not all that crazy when I come out on the road, you know. I like just am feeding the adventurous side of me, you know, the side that doesn't just punch a fucking time clock and doesn't commit his whole life to work and to other entities, you know, the side of me that just allows myself to be in the moment, to process things I haven't had time to process, to think about things. It's very therapeutic, you know. Me and Pappy Pfaff from the Stone Evergreen Travelers were talking this morning, actually, and you know, I was kind of telling us the older I get, it's harder for me to leave home because I work so long and so hard that I just like, when I get a moment, I don't want to do anything but my laundry sometimes, you know. I want to fucking just chill, and sometimes the thought of going and playing a show and being around people isn't always appealing when you're working hard. So Pappy started kind of laughing, and he's like, I always say, you know, I might drag my feet getting out the door, but once I'm out the door, I don't usually really want to come back, you know. And that's kind of how I am, man. Like, I drag my feet getting out the door, but once I get out here and get my hand on the fucking steering wheel and get moving and put some miles down and go see friends, I really always feel better. I encourage any of you that are listening that don't have an outlet like that to do it. Go travel. You don't have to be a musician to travel, you know? And I encourage you guys not to just like look up like, oh, what's the fucking greatest fucking roadside spectacle? Let's go look at the Statue of Liberty. Let's go look at Niagara Falls. Let's go look at fucking Mount Rushmore. Like, don't do that. You're gonna miss out on so many great things if you fucking build a whole vacation around shit everybody wants to go see. The real experiences is the shit you see as you're driving down the road in the middle of nowhere. The things that you see, the sunsets, the animals, the fucking scenery, the people, you know, there's things that you'll probably see that are a once in a billion lifetime opportunity, and you're just in the right place at the right time, you know. But you can't depend on historical sites or roadside attractions to give you the experiences of traveling and feeding that part of you. And everybody should have a part of them that does that. You don't have to be a people person to go do this stuff, man. I feel like some of the appeal to me about traveling is like, yeah, there's people around, but none of them know me. I feel alone, and sometimes I need to be alone. You know, and if you're a people person, you still bring a friend. I love traveling with friends, too. Me and Blackwater, man, have done fucking thousands of miles, hundreds of thousands of miles together. And Oregon and Washington alone. On back roads in Heppner alone. We've done thousands upon thousands of miles. You know, I prefer both. I like to drive myself, but I like to drive with people. Tim Gray is another homie that I love to spend time on the road with. So there's a lot of people, man. The road's a special place. Right now, I've got two assholes that are fucking not fucking knowing how to drive, but that's right. I'm in a good mood today. And yesterday, some guy honked at TJ for like a half hour, and he kind of made me realize like people shouldn't be dicks. Like it's like ridiculous how people are dumb these days. But let me tell you, I had a fucking great weekend. A fucking great weekend. I feel so good right now. I needed this. We had a fucking packed show at the Valley with the Pinebox boys. Stellar fucking lineup. Everybody was in great spirits. We had people traveling in from all over. It was like the olden days of Ruckus. I'm getting chills up my spine just thinking about feeling that again. Because it was so fucking good. It was so good. You know, and I just tell you, man, like, I fucking appreciate anybody who came out, you know, and supported us. As far as the Pinebox boys, it was so much fucking fun. It was so good to see those guys. I needed this bad. And I got a picture. I showed it online. I've lost like over 100 pounds since 2019. And it's hard for me to see that sometimes. You know? It is hard for me to see. But you can really see the results in these photos. And I felt really good because I needed to see that right now. I felt really gridlocked and kind of defeated. And it made me feel really good to see that. So if you haven't been on any of my Facebook pages, check it out. I'm pretty proud of the progress I've made. Just working out, making a genuine attempt to eat better. Sometimes, like, you know, I talk in the podcast, I always have my days where it's just tough, you know. But yeah, man, people were asking about Ruckus and, you know, whatever, you know. It was just great to see people come out, you know, and it felt good to be appreciated, you know. Lots of fun and well needed. And then the next night we went to oh fuck, I'm such a dick. Hold on. It's like Bone Bat Comedy of Horror Film Festival. That's where I went. I went there with the Stoned Evergreen Travelers. The Pinebox boys played there. That was a lot of fun. I don't really like horror movies all that much, but it was fun because there was like a lot of funny, they're all funny, you know, and cute and kind of cool, even though they're gory. But that was fun. The Pinebox boys played there, and so we got to see them again, and I won a raffle prize, and it was good times, man. And then we went and we got some dicks. I ate a bag of dicks last night. It's been a while since I had a bag of dicks. I had 2 dicks in my mouth last night. For those of you guys that don't know, Dick's is a hamburger joint out of Seattle. It's some of the best fucking hamburgers you ever have in your life. Probably better than In-N-Out, any place. I mean, I don't know. Dick's, there's better places than Dick's and In-N-Out. But I would say Dick's is probably one of the best hamburger joints in the world. At least in America. I mean, I don't know. America's kind of... The best hamburger joint's probably in America. I mean, it's kind of an American treat. So... But yeah, they're good. They're little tiny hamburgers. Recipe hasn't changed since like the fucking 50s. Hand cut fries. Fucking super affordable, man. They pay their fucking staffs well and shit. And treat their staffs really well. So I love it, man. It's been a while, so had some dicks. Went back up into my old stomping grounds. Up in the old Seattle area where I used to live. I used to live around Dick's. Me and Ben Terrell used to live around Dick's. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good weekend. Needed it. I'm going to come back up in a couple weeks to see Testament and Exodus. And Death Angel. I think. Might be Morbid Angel. I don't know. I can't remember. It's one of them. Anyways. And we're going to work on some new songs. Working on booking some shows. Get back out there, man. We want to see you guys. And we want to play some more. And it's been weird. Since the pandemic happened, shows have been weird. And finding our place in this new world after COVID has been tough. But I feel like people are coming back, man. We packed the Valley this weekend. It's been a long time since I've had a show as good as this. We were on fucking fire, too, man. People were asking us to be on their podcasts and shit. It's good. Good shit, man. But yeah, we opened up, or the band that opened up is a band called Shotgun Kitchen. Raquel she used to hang around with the Truck Bed Boys. She's Shindig Records, Raquel. She's in that band. They've done stuff with Shindig Records, which is a cool little indie label out of the Bremerton, Washington area. They're great people. Yeah, they got 3 women in their band, a few guys. They're kind of I don't know, they had some funny songs, some cool songs. They're just a good band. Then we went on, then the Stone Evergreen Travelers pulled double duty. And then the Pinebox Boys went on. And it was a fucking great night. It was just good, man. Just a good night. And, it's kind of fun. Yesterday, I didn't really... usually I'm used to doing 2 shows. And yesterday, we just kind of hung out all day and then went down and watched the Pinebox Boys, this horror movie show, the Bone Bat Comedy of Horror movie festival. That was fun. A little different for me. Stepped outside my comfort zone. But yeah, it's fun. I went and worked out at a new gym, hit a sauna up, showered with a bunch of naked men. I saw more penis this weekend than I have in a pretty long time. I saw a lot of penis this weekend. I always feel very inadequate in the shower. I'm what some people would say, a grower, not a shower. And I'm not sure if, I grow enough. I don't know. I just feel, very inadequate when I'm around dudes in showers and stuff. I mean, I'm sure I seem to do all right in the bedroom. Maybe it's the will of wanting it more that makes me seem to do okay. But I look at other dudes' penises and I go, boy, that's a big wiener, I think. I feel like that's big. But then it's every wiener I see seems big, so maybe mine's just small. I don't know. I know it's probably a little TMI. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm not dick shaming myself or anybody else. Like I said, I seem to do pretty well. Yeah. Anywho, how about I'm gonna play you guys some live footage from this weekend. I wish somebody would have recorded me live, because it was a good set, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna play you guys a couple Shotgun Kitchen songs. I don't honestly know what they are, but I recorded them live at the show. I've got some Pinebox Boys and Stone Evergreen Travelers coming up. This will be a special only a 3-part segment for you guys. So, yeah, enjoy.
Howdy. My name is $2 Elvis. I'm the owner-operator of King of the Road VIP Chauffeur Service. That's the tour guide service where you take a tour of Nashville with me, the King.
Well, look out now, I'm cruising around town. You wanna see the city, I'll take you around. Hop on in my baby blue sedan, but don't get jealous of my hundreds of fans. I'll show you the sights and all the bright lights. You say, Elvis, take the wheel. Elvis, take the wheel. Elvis, $2 Elvis, take the wheel.
All you gotta do, baby, is go to www.2elvis.com, select your date, put down that deposit, and you got a date with me, the King.
Elvis, $2 Elvis, take the wheel.
back, everybody. That was Shotgun Kitchen live from the Valley. Apologize for that shit. I don't remember the name of the songs. That's what I'm apologizing for. Sorry. So Shotgun Kitchen, if you guys are listening, I apologize that I don't know the names of your song. You guys were great live. And they were hanging out, having a good time, dancing around. Just great fucking folks. It's always good to have a great local band to help draw in a crowd and have fun and just enjoy being in each other's presence. So I appreciate you guys all very much. Yeah. So I just stopped in Yakima a few miles back. I stopped at a legitimate Hispanic gas station, which I love. I love Hispanic people. I wanted to be Hispanic when I was growing up. My mom adopted 3 Hispanic kids, and so I'm really excited that I have a Hispanic family now. Unfortunately, they are what a Hispanic culture would refer to as whitewashed, I guess, because they've been raised by my crazy white mother, so they are pretty much like white Hispanic kids. But either way, I love them. I try to make them love their culture. You know, I want to get them to know their culture more. But anyways, I picked up spicy Mexican gummy candy. Have you guys ever had that? It's really good. Here I am on the last segment talking about how good I'm doing, but I cannot pass up some fucking gummy worms fucking soaked in chamoy and fucking tahini. Like, it just doesn't happen. Like, if I see that shit, I gotta get it. And I got it. It's really good. And it was legit, too. It was not as spicy as I'm used to, so I was kind of bummed. I like buying them offline, actually, like on the Facebook classifieds around the area I'm from. There's a lot of Hispanic people, and they'll sell them homemade, and that's where it's at. You know, I had a girl I was going to, but I haven't seen her for a minute. But she sold them for a lot cheaper than that shit too. It was $5 for a tiny little, like, it was like in a, I mean, there's a good amount, and there's more in there than it look like. But it was like, you know, like a condiment cup, one of the big ones with the lids, like you put ranch dressing in, and it was full of gummy worms. And it was like $5 for that. You know, so, you know, essentially it's probably like $1 worth of gummy worms and like 30 cents worth of chamoy and tahini. And then they sell for $5. So it's smart. It's good. And, you know, as a white person, I don't feel like I can get that perfect. I've tried. Other people I know have tried as well. It just doesn't come out as good. So I don't fucking try. You know, I just don't try. I just buy them because it's easier, it's better. I don't waste my money. But anyways, I was buying them for this chick, and she would give you a fucking shit ton for $5. She'd give you a big old fucking Ziploc bag of them, just like you're buying fucking drugs. And it was rad, but she's not been around lately. Which I've been on a diet anyway, so it's probably convenient. But I got some of those. It was probably the most legit, actually store-bought ones I could find ever. But here's the humdinger. This is what I'm getting at. This is where I'm excited. I got a pair of legitimate Loke sunglasses, and they look really good on me. They were only $7.99, and they have like the blue lenses that are like, that when the light hits them, they look very turquoise-ish blue. Yeah. Also in Yakima, I bought a piece of. I went to a Rock and Gem store. That's been my jam lately. Rock and Gems and Sage, Palo Santo. Stuff like that, you know. I don't even know if I said that right. But, yeah. That's been my jam lately. And I got a piece of Tiger Eye, not Tiger Eye. It's like Tiger Eye that fucking molds together with this other gem. And it's really cool looking. I fucking found some in Seattle. But I went to this place, it was like giving like $10 fucking tarot card readings. And I don't know, they had a bunch of Harry Potter shit. And And I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I didn't really like the vibe of the place. And I was going to get this tiger iron there. It's the first time I've ever seen it or heard of it. And then nobody would help me. So I was like, I guess I'm not meant to have this tiger iron. So I did. And then I found a piece today. It looks really good. I might try to put it in a pendant or wear it around my neck. It's supposed to promote calming. Fucking dipshits. Sorry, I'm feeling the wrong wolf. A little road rage, folks. Anyways. But yeah, so got some tiger iron. I was gonna stop at Varietal and hang out with Chris and Melissa and Sunnyside, but I thought about it a little late. Didn't get a call back from Melissa, so just rolling on into town, man, and do a quick segment. I actually recorded a whole episode and I deleted it because it was just shit. It was fucking terrible. So, yeah, I just decided against it. I just didn't like it, so I didn't put it out. That's it. That's all there is to it. So I'm in a better place today. Feeling good already about this one. Sorry if you're hearing a bunch of background noise from the wind and driving and whatnot. What have you. Fucking gas in Seattle and Tacoma. And Seattle is $5.15 a fucking gallon in Seattle this weekend. And it was like $4.88 in Tacoma. Son of a bitch. And I'm pretty sure that there's shitty gas going around, because every once in a while I'll fill my fucking tank up and my fucking check engine light will come on. Then I'll run that fucking tank empty, put some gas in someplace else, and then it's fucking fine. It's fucking annoying. My car isn't running any weirder. It just comes on. I think it's because I've heard of other people saying the same thing happens when they get gas. So I think in addition to them selling us gas at an extremely high price, I think they're watering the fucking shit down like crazy. So I don't like it. I don't dig it. I'm not digging gas prices right now. Fucking, it is what it is, I guess, you know. But yeah, man, I don't know, you know, it was a good weekend. I said that already. Can't express that enough, how good I feel about that. It's been kind of a rough day a bit. Some bad stuff at work happened. Some real tragic shit happened at work today. Just because, like, I don't know, I don't want to go into it just in case somebody from work ends up listening. I don't know what the rules are on stuff, you know, but it was pretty tragic. My staff at work really had to deal with some hard life lessons today, and things I wouldn't wish upon a lot of people. So that was kind of hard today, but putting a little window time in helped me feel a little better about that. I'm tired of shit though, and I got to get home and do some laundry and get ready for tomorrow. I got to go back to work tomorrow and do it, man. And then I'm going to go back up to Seattle in a couple weeks. Just going to try to stay busy, stay running hard. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a rumble strip king. You know? Let's stop and get my cat some food. Boo's hungry. I haven't seen my cat all weekend. I'm just going to make sure she's doing good. Yeah. Doing that. So, for you guys that are listening, why don't you write into me via Facebook, anywhere. Just tell me what your favorite places that you've traveled to are. I want to know. Just in case there's like a little area I might not know about, especially in Oregon. I want to do some traveling to the Southern Oregon desert this year. I've never been there, and it seems cool. Seems like my cup of tea. Some of my favorite places, speaking of deserts, Jerome, Arizona is pretty cool. Jerome, Arizona is in the hills of Arizona. It's really high altitude. Very weird vibe. Maynard from Tool has land up there. Had some weird experiences up there. It's pretty cool though. Really cool town. The town's like carved into a hillside. And then another place is Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It's a beautiful fucking town. And these are the things you don't hear about, folks. Like, you hear about people going to visit New York City and Times Square and Niagara Falls, but you don't hear about these little places that are special. Fucking Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It's also like one of the most haunted towns in the world, but it's also like so cool at the same time. I'm trying to think of other places that I've been to. Just fucking New Mexico in general. I know everybody's like, wow, it's kind of a shithole, but there's something in the air there when you're driving down the freeway that just is enlightening and therapeutic. Mojave Desert, in between California and Vegas. I like Illinois. Southern Illinois is really cool. It's all farmland, kinda. It's pretty rad. But yeah. Oh boy. I'm beat, man. I'm beat though. But yeah, let me know where any places around that I might have missed. You know, I want to go places. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I burnt the shit out of my mouth on a McDonald's French fry. Speaking of health, speaking of being healthy, so I got a blister on my mouth. Sucks dick. But yeah, I think I'm going pretty fast because I'm passing a lot of people. I'm going like 85. It's an 80 speed limit, so I guess it's not too fast. Try to run this gas out of my car that I got in Tacoma. My check engine light's on. Hopefully, knock on wood. So everything seems fine. Okay. There's an old wives' tale that you're not supposed to say your car's running good, because then it breaks down. And I've seen that happen on tour multiple times. But my car seems to be okay. But the check engine light's on. I do not like that. So I got under 100,000 miles on this bad boy. So she's got a new alignment, and she's had the oil change not too long ago. I've driven it quite a bit, so she might be due for an oil change. Yep, I just looked. She's past due by a few 100 miles. I passed it this week, so I should just get her done. I'll get her done before I go up, and next time I'll get the oil changed. She might need some new plugs too, you know, and she might need I know she needs probably an air filter. The filters are bad, so they're not awful, but they could be changed for sure. Anyways, man, I'm going to play some live footage from the Valley, from the Stoned Evergreen Travelers for you guys. I hope you guys like it. They just recorded for Bridge City Sessions a session with Mikey Haslip and some people up here. It sounds and looks really good. They did a Misha, the fiddle player's house. I'm excited for you guys all to see that. So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and play some Stoned Evergreen Travelers. It's live from the Valley last fucking Friday night with the Pinebox boys. And we'll be back with you.
And dog bite. I saw a dog bite just a second ago. He's like a fucking ninja. Fucking ninja dog bite.
The bite!
Standing right here.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up, Dan? What's up, ninja?
Beverly Hills Ninja, maybe.
Alright, this is a little cover song, because all we can do is remember Mama Tried.
I gotta dedicate this one. I gotta send this one out to my friend Tom and his sister Tina. I love you guys. Rest in peace.
Pinebox. We are the Pinebox boys. And I'm Lester T. Ron, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. You don't want to fuck with Lester, because Lester will fucking kill you. It's true. Said you don't want to fuck with Lester. Yeah, Lester will fucking kill you. I dug a hole in that ground that she's standing upon. I built it up when they said amen. And I propped up that stone that she's whipping upon. And the next day I did it again. I dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay. For 99 people I knew. I dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay. And the next one I did is for you.
Alrighty, folks, I'm back. So, yeah, I'm actually home now. I'm in bed. It's been a long day. I was so tired, but now I cannot sleep at all, which is pretty typical, I would say. But yeah, I've been laying here just thinking about how great this weekend was, how awesome it was. I think I realized, though, that I only recorded one Stoned Evergreen Travelers song, so maybe I'll fill that in with a Pinebox Boys song when I get around to editing this. So you might have heard Stoned Evergreen Travelers and one Pinebox Boys. Yeah, and I was also thinking about how really cool that Bone Bat Movie Festival was. Let me make sure that's how you say it. Yeah, the Bone Bat Comedy of Horrors Film Fest. It was really cool. And these guys do a podcast called The Bone Bat Show, I guess. Don't know the content of their podcast, but it's pretty cool, man. So but that show's really rad, man. There's so many cool little movies, little shorts, and they're really gory. And horror movies aren't even my thing, but I had a really good time. And the one thing I really wanted to emphasize is how great they really treated their guests. They're like a pack of stuff that like had so much rad shit in it. And the tickets were like $50, and that was cool too because I came later and they didn't charge me full price. They charged me half price. I was totally prepared to buy I was prepared to spend more money because I didn't buy a ticket in advance. But since we showed up late, I only spent like a portion of what I would have. It was really nice of them to do that. I felt like, and then I got a bag of like swag. There was like a thing of really good chocolate in there, like a really nice like book that my kid is gonna love. There's some comics in there. It's really rad. And then literally almost everybody won a fucking raffle prize, and some of them are worth quite a bit. They had like tabletop games. They had a bunch of I won a Stranger Things like a hardback like comic like book, but it's like a big comic and it's really fucking nice, and it's worth $40. So it's pretty cool, man. Yeah. So yeah, I had a good time, man. And I appreciate that. Hospitality's really good, man. They have a really good thing going. I hope they do well, man. I want to see them do more stuff and go like their page. It's kind of odd to me that that's such a great turnout and they've only got like 200, 300 Facebook likes. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, man. I think I'm gonna go back next year. Pretty sure of it. It's probably gonna be a ritual. Like to take Paige, man. Don't know if that'll work though, considering every year we're gonna have the Pinebox boys there. So, but yeah. What else, man? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to survive, trying to stay positive, and now you get the road hangover, and we're here, happy but not happy to be home, back to normal life. Like I'm stressed because I spent too much money, and I'm already figuring out how to fucking pay my physical therapy bill, and I forgot that I have a doctor's appointment in Portland on Friday. Check engine light came in on the car on the way home, hoping that's just a fucking batch of bad gas. Gotta fill the gas tank up at fucking damn near $75. I drive a fucking car that's got a 15-gallon fucking tank on it, and it costs me fucking $75 to fill it up right now. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, when is this inflation gonna fucking end? Ugh, hey. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm just burnt out and tired. Not ready to go back to work. But yeah. Yeah, last week, I put out a new episode with Felix of the Felix or Dog Bite and Felix Adventure Hour. I should go check that out. We played a few things. The Mount Rushmore of dogs. Had that going on. Like I said, I didn't do an episode of Useless and Alone. Blackwater's supposed to go to Portland with me, so you guys should be expecting another episode of Dogwater, and be coming back full swing with some double talking stuff too. So it should be good, man. Should be good. Any past guests for double talking that would like to do sound bites for me for the shows? Like, hey, this is, so and so. You're listening to Double Talking with Dog Bite, or you're listening to the Dog Bite Harris Network or Dog Bite Network. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, that'd be great, man. But yeah, I'm not just gonna sit here and ramble like a moron. I'm going to gonna send you guys out with some more Pinebox boys, and I just want to thank everybody for a great weekend. Thanks to all the people that came in, introduced yourself, and came up. People came up from out of state. It means the world to me. The Pinebox boys, just everybody just made me feel so good. I'll be a bit vulnerable here for a minute and say that sometimes I don't feel really liked sometimes, I feel like my past attitudes have shot me a bit in the foot, maybe. I think maybe sometimes I come off as an asshole and people don't really like me a lot. So it was really nice to see people really want to talk to me. Like, there's a guy that just came up from Seattle that wanted to see me play. And he was there to see me. And they had Whiskey Dick shirts on, and he was like, I want to take a selfie with you, man. And he he told his friend, I'm gonna hug him by the end of the night. He was drunk, but it was cool though, man. And I took him to my car, and they were both smaller dudes, and I just gave them a bunch of merch and shit because I'm liquidating all my stuff, and they were so happy and so fucking happy to be, it just felt good to be appreciated. It felt good to have people come up and ask me about Ruckus, and it felt good to have people go out of their way and just tell me that they like what I'm doing, and felt good to be it just felt good. This whole weekend felt good. It was something I needed. So if you're one of those people and you're listening, I appreciate you guys so much, and the people that think I give them something, and let me know that they get something out of my music. It just means the world to me. It really does. It's hard to explain. I am almost as much of a fan of you guys as you are of me, so I guess that's all I gotta say. I just felt really good to make people happy with my sad, miserable bastard music. So anyways, yeah, but yeah, as always, if any of you guys have if any of you guys know of any music that you guys want to hear, if you're in a band, you want your shit played, if you want to interview, hit me up. I could use a heads up, on new music always, and always down to interview people with interesting thoughts and interesting things to offer to conversation. So, all about it. So, please be sure to share these around too. Share the podcasts around, so people can hear them and help me grow. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys next time, man. I appreciate all of you guys.
This next song goes out to Dog Bite. Okay, Dog Bite.
He hooked up all of our shows on this tour. We really owe a lot to this man over here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This tour.
I hope it's Will You Remember Me? That's the one I hear.
Well, here's one I taught my daddy. Well, I miss my daddy. First name on the street. He said, son, if you're a coward, you can stab your way to power. If I touch you, you turn your back on me. Stab one! Stab twice! Around, stab twice. It seems to the question in my ear. Stab one! Stab twice! The heart's cold as ice, and little boys living out there.
here. Come here.
Will you remember me?
Come here. Say it. Just say it. Just say it.
What about where you chop up your sweet baby's arms?
Oh. You know what she's saying there? You know the part she's talking about.
Boys, 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm chopping off my sweet baby. I'm chopping off my sweet baby. Good night.
Start biting. Ain't it children? Ain't it children? There's a poem that I read just before I start killing. Lay down, save your breath. Time enough to conquer death. Over here, there's always room. Bible black and yellow. Second or third degree murder. There it is. That I read, son, it has another verse. Yellow sky is black. Another wolf has joined the pack. Over the hill is always blue. Bible black and yellow.
amongst all that electricity and the people walking in.
Check, check.
Shocking.
Check, check. We said we would only do one more if Steve sings it with us. Shit, going on. Oh, you're off the hook. Why don't you get your ass over here too? Oh, okay.
Okay, well, thank you folks very much. Very kind of you. So I got to get back, and here's one I taught my daddy. Well, I guess my daddy knew that's what I'd be. He gave me my first ranger when I was 3. He said, "Son, if you're a coward, you can stand and win power, but I'll cut you if you turn your back on me." Stab one, stab one. Stab thrice is the answer to the question in my ear. Stab one, stab one. Well, the heart is cold as ice, and the little voice is giving me ideas. She's a lovely woman, but the judge frowned and sentenced me to life. Cause they found me in the cold with all my stolen gold, as I seen it coming off my bloody knife. Stab one, stab one. Waiting around, stab thrice. It's the answer to the question in my ear. Stab one, stab twice. And the heart is cold as ice, and the little voice is giving me ideas. Snapping that smoke blossom. Running down the halls, that shit gives me shivers. I love the flash of steel when it falls. It's a thrill when you cut her, and it remains a gusher. Cause I